Mike Jones Beats.
BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Alright, so yeah. First thing I want to do is let's change this lighting a little. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody had a beautiful day. Couple of things we want to talk about. We definitely gonna chop it up. Hold on. Sorry about that. Need this wire. There we go. Sorry about that. Alright, so there's a couple of things we want to chop it up about. One of the number one things is this individual that the situation that happened on the train and what happened in the aftermath. And I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. When things like this happen, usually I want to wait a couple of days before I respond. I want other people to say what they're going to say. I'm usually so certain I have a different outlook or a different perspective than other people that I really sometimes prefer for them to put their information out first. That's one thing I want to say. The second thing I want to say is, hey, what's up? How everybody was doing today? What's up, Armin Brown? How you doing? Okay, what's up, Monica Kendra Whitehead? The Few, Big June up in here. He says, what's up, Jack and the BBN fam? Salute, appreciate you. What up, DSTN? Happy to see you here today. You wasn't here this morning. What happened? At work? I hope. What up, Miguel Pineda? Said, what's up? Hashtag BBN. Shout out to you. What up, Home Team Network Live Sports? Chilling, my dude. Who else we got up in here? John Soto, SC. Who else we got up in here? Bree Powell. I see you not snatching souls tonight. What's good? Anyway, what up, Steve Corey? How you doing? Who else we got up in here? Tyree Lynch. Wayno, what up, Wayno? Wayno says, what's good, BBN fam? Jack Frost. Well up, fam? Chilling. What up? P from Jersey says for salute BBN fam. Shay Lacey, we got up in here. Appreciate you. What up, Sule? Haven't seen you in a while. Sule says, what's up, fam? Finally made it tonight. Sending positive vibes your way. Appreciate it. We need all the positive vibes we can get. That's a whole fact. What's up, Angel Crispin? Angel Christmas says, good evening, Jack Frost and the BBN fam. Salute. What's up, D Jones? Shout out to Star Report. You know we fucks with the Star Report. Shout out to the Star Report. What's up, D Jones? Who else we got up in here? Curtis Pearson. How you doing, Curtis Pearson? J Mill. What up, J Mill? Big June says, Happy New Year for my BBN fam. Hope we all have a great and prosperous new year. I want everybody to win. I even want the people that want, like, I want everybody to win. I just don't want you to win at the expense of me. That's it. But I want everybody to win. But if you winning means bad shit is gonna happen to me, you know, that's that's the part I don't like. Anyway, what up, Felice Cortez? How you doing? Happy to see you up in here with us. Who else we got up in here? Whitney Hunter. What up, Whitney? What up, Poetic Mystery Butterfly Campbell? Haven't seen you in a while. Haven't seen you in a while. Happy to see you back. Who else we got up here? What up, Intergalactic? You think Intergalactic says he's in the hospital now? I think he has a mental illness. I'm gonna speak on that. What up, Bandit Toro? What up, DZ? Yo, Intergalactic, what happened? Wasn't you supposed to be inviting me somewhere, my brother? What's good? Hit me up. What up, Smiles Black? What up, Jimbo Bass? Julius East Harlem. Shout out to East Harlem. What up, Cash Roll? Who else we got up in here? Shaq BX. What up, Shaq? That's what we got up here right now. What up, Big Hub? Derek Graham. How you doing? That's all we got. Bandit Toro. I said Bandit Toro. What up, Shy Murder? Ain't seen you in a minute, yeah? There's a couple of things I want to say about the event and the way that I saw it, right? For anybody think I'm just drinking out of a regular glass, I mean, it's a Hard Rock Cafe, but it's whatever. I just don't want people thinking this is like a does it matter? This is, you know what? I bought this shit had jelly in it. How about that? It's a jelly jar. How about fuck I care. Anyway, you can't see me, Angel Crispin. It's your side, not my side. Anyway, what up, Flower Bloom? There's a couple of things I want to say, right? And the number one thing that I want to say is, this doesn't look odd to you. This doesn't seem odd to you. I'm going to tell you the part that seemed odd to me. Recently on this channel, one of the things that we have been talking about is how we can get the people who already live in our community to help keep our community a little bit safer. That's one of the things we talk about on this channel. We talk about that all the time. Earlier today, specifically, we were talking about how I was actually speaking recently with a person who is part of, they're a politician. I forget whether they're a senator or a congressperson. Council, they're a politician. I was talking to them. I don't want to blow them up, basically. So I'm acting like I'm being very vague with who I was talking to. Because they had a specific position that might not be shared by others, and I don't know who they spoke with on this particular position, so I wouldn't want to expose them. And that position is that we should start looking inside of our communities in order to help keep them safer. Now, there's something that I want to explain real quick. After 9/11 happened, there was a big upswing in New York City as far as security agencies is concerned. So when you have buildings that have to hire security, they had to start now double and triple stocking security guards. There was a big, how do you say, boom in the need for security officers. So that's why in New York City, especially in the earlier parts of the 2000s, like right after the 9/11 situation happened, they were just hiring security guards off the rip. They didn't care nothing about nothing. They were just hiring. Bang. They were just, all you had to do was show up. I'm going to tell you a quick story real quick so you can understand how desperate the situation was. I had quit smoking weed for about 3 months before I went to actually get the job. I went to go get the job. They piss test me. I got the job and my test came back 30. Now, I wasn't smoking though, just so we could be clear, just so I could be clear with you. I wasn't smoking no weed. Test still came back dirty. The reason why I got the job because it was weed and it wasn't coke or anything like that. So that's the reason why they still hired me. But the point in which I was making is that there was a real big influx to have security officers and to protect our and to protect certain buildings or whatever. The problem is that same need of protection also went to our neighborhoods. But what happened was when it went to our neighborhoods, it affected us in a different way because instead of hiring more police officers, what they did was have the police officers be more aggressive. Are you listening to what I'm saying? There was the same need in our neighborhoods for police for increased security. But what happened was instead of them hiring enough police officers to be able to do it, what they did was have the police officers go out and make more arrests. Do you understand what I'm saying? So the point in which I'm trying to make with this is we've always, for years, we needed to have a community type of leadership where in our communities we step to the forefront to protect our communities. You feel what I'm saying? So we've been had a need for this. Now, going to the conversation we was having earlier today on this channel. The conversation we was having earlier today on this channel is the same conversation that I was having with the person that I'm trying not to tell y'all who it was. Anyway, so that conversation was about actually using the people that currently exist in our communities as help for the police. And when I say help for the police, I mean as a deterrent. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying these people are going to be calling the police, getting people arrested. What I'm saying is the presence of these people in our community is going to deter crime. And that's what this particular politician agreed that the gangs that live in our community should do. Now, you caught up, like, so I could get to what I want to talk about and you can understand what I'm saying. So the reason why I find this whole thing funny and odd, because we've been talking about this for quite a few days, was the individual when he tried to snatch the young girl, this dude was dripped out in all red. If you're gonna go commit a crime and you are gonna commit a crime and you don't want to be noticed, you probably you'll be like, you know what, better not wear red. I don't want to be noticed. Let's go wear some black, maybe brown. But you don't say, yo, I want to go commit a crime in public and I'm going to go throw on one of the brightest, most visible and recognizable, easily recognizable colors in the spectrum. He would have been better off trying to snatch somebody up wearing yellow. You understand what I'm saying? Like, listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm not doubting whether let's concede that this particular individual has mental disorder. Let's concede that. I don't think that it's important. Sunday 1 p.m. I'm down. I'm in. You already know. I'm in. So just so we could be clear on this, if you really paying attention to what I'm saying is the fact that he has a mental illness or not, I don't think that that's the important aspect of the conversation. I'm in intergalactic. I'm all the way in. I don't think that's the important aspect of the conversation. You understand what I'm saying? What I'm saying is there's been a narrative going on. If I'm telling you that I spoke to a politician about this, I'm telling you that there's a narrative going on already. You understand what I'm saying? Like, besides, outside of me saying it, outside of me saying this, I'm telling you, there's currently a conversation going on behind closed doors. Proof of this is, and remember, I told you that I had this conversation with this politician. This was like a couple of weeks ago, like at least a week ago, right? This happened like last week. I found out this week that they're trying to bring back the guardian angels. I don't think this is the climate that the guardian angels will be able to work in. I think if you bring the guardian angels back, you actually are asking for one of them to eventually be hurt badly. I don't think this is a climate that you could bring the guardian angels back into. No disrespect to them at all. But I just think that the climate that we currently have is way too aggressive for the means in which they have. What's up, Michael Meath? Sorry to hear that you had a bad couple of days, my brother. Look, I don't know what was going on the train before dudes started recording, but I will tell you this. There's always somebody recording on almost every single train. So if you get on a train, 9 times out of 10, there's at least 2 or 3 people just recording the train. People are always recording. All right, just so I'm not saying nobody is in on anything or nothing like that. People are always recording other people on the train. Shit is retarded. So just so we can be clear on that. What I'm saying is this. This is what I'm saying. I think the fact that the dude had on a all red, he picked the person up, took the person off of the train, and then went like into like the seat that's there. Didn't try to, and then on top of it, the person that he tried to snatch was pretty big. I just think that there's a lot more to this. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a backstory to this that we don't currently know. But what it looks like, no, I didn't. I'm not saying anybody tried to do anything. I don't know enough about this to say that the person tried to save her or not. But what I do know is this. This is what I do know. This is number one perfect opportunity for us in our neighborhoods to show that we care about other people in our neighborhood, even when we don't know them. And this man did get hands put on him. Something furious. So shout out to that. What I am saying is, how often do you see a person who is not a gang member dressed from head to toe in a gang's colors? How often do you see that? You don't think that they was hoping that people, let's say for a second, let's just say for 1 second, that's just apple cider, man. Let's say for 1 second, right? For 1 second, let's say uh somebody was committing a crime and they wanted to make it look like a certain organization was involved in the crime. First thing you're going to do is commit the crime where people can see you commit the crime, right? Second thing you're going to do is have something that people will, just by looking at you, be able to associate with whatever the thing is, right? This dude was dripped out in red from his feet to his hat. This dude was dripped out in red from his feet to his hat. I think they was trying to set up the Bloods and make the Bloods look like they was doing some weirdo shit. I think it just backfired. Or should I say, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody was trying to make it look like there was gang activity happening. I would show the video, but I can't because I have people currently flagging my channel and everything else, so I'm not going to show it. We don't know who the dude was that was recording it. The dude that was recording it could have been old as heck. The dude that was recording it could have been in a leg cast. The dude that recorded it could have been a female that recorded it. Do we know it was a dude that recorded it? Do we know that it's a dude that recorded it? But what we do know is that the individual that did the thing was dressed totally in red. That's possibly it, Rue Jones, to scare people. They wouldn't help because the dudes would look at him and see him all in red. He's a blood, and they'd be scared. That's a possibility. No, YouTube has not done that. The shade room added who? The dude? Okay, so for everybody that don't know, one person I believe was sleeping on the train. The other person wasn't sleeping on the train. The other person was with the individual and was a young girl. The person that was sleeping on the train, he was doing some kind of talking to the person or that was on the train, the girl that was on the train that wasn't sleeping. It was a girl, two girls on the train. One was there, one wasn't. I mean, one was asleep, one wasn't. He was talking to the one that wasn't asleep. When the doors opened up, he snatched the one that wasn't asleep and tried to jump off of the train. I don't know what he was trying to do. Like, I don't even know how that could have possibly have worked. So I'm going to assume that whatever the hell was going on with him, he probably does have a mental disorder. Because how the hell was that supposed to work? You know, that wasn't going to work. What are you doing? So, very happy it wasn't going to work, by the way. So, he snatches the girl, jumps off of the train. When he jumps off of the train, the girl's yelling. Other people start yelling. People start yelling. It looked like he became confused and just sat there. I don't know who this dude is. We're not gonna assume he's anything at this point. You feel me? We don't know what's going on with this guy. Information is gonna drop sooner or later. Let's I don't want to assume too much. I don't know, but the next day when they beat him up, he had totally different clothes on. So my point is that, and also if you check the hat he had, it looked like he had the type of hat that he could have tried to pull his hat down like this. It's just like, I don't know why he didn't. I do not think he was a bum. A derelict. I don't want to call him a bum. I don't think he was homeless. Why? Come on. I just read the comment. I'm not trying to call people bums. I don't think he was homeless. I don't think he was homeless. Anyway, so they ran into him the next day. He got stomped out and beat up, right? That's the type of shit we need happening in our hood. That when we get the heads up on individuals, they can't come back to the hood. They gotta leave. That's the problem I have when people. That's the problem I have when people be like, "Yo, somebody." If I catch the person, I'm like, don't go to jail. You understand what I'm saying? If we're gonna keep people like this off of our streets, if we're gonna protect our streets, we can't put so much force that it compromises one of our freedoms. You understand what I'm saying? We don't want to compromise our freedom. We don't want to put hands on somebody to the point. Here it goes right here. I wish I could show it to y'all. I can't. This is absolutely him. Oh, wow. They gave him 2 black eyes. Not that he don't deserve it. Let's give a hand to them. Let's give a hand to them young bulls out there. Let's give them a hand. That's a whole fact. Let's give them a hand. Could we get some bags? Could we get some bags up here? Oh shoot! I know what neighborhood he got caught up in. I know what neighborhood they. Yep, that's right there. I know where that's at. Oh wow, maybe that wasn't a black eye that they gave him. Maybe his face just looks like that. Okay, so now they got the dude. He's handcuffed to a bedpost right here. He got beat up. He had to go to the hospital and he got recognized. That might be what happened. That might be what happened because these are the clothes he was wearing when they beat him up. He got beat up. He went to the hospital and then his ass got recognized. I think that might be what happened. That's a whole fact. Because them boys beat his ass. He went to the hospital. He got recognized. Now he's in there. Getting who knows what kind of treatment. They're going to probably give him the best treatment. Make sure you make it a court. Yeah, we definitely need a press conference for this guy. But we need a press conference, right? Where all of our advocates show up. And not only do all of our advocates show up, but our advocates, especially the advocates in the Bronx. Yo, for everybody that don't know, those are our new emojis. You see, Big Boy just dropped them bag season emojis. We need all of our activists that show up to praise these young boys for 2 reasons. One, for letting this dude know we're not having this happening in our neighborhoods, and 2, for not killing them. Because if one of them boys would have killed that man or hurt that man too badly, then the police would be looking for them. I believe you got to be a member. I think you got to be a member. I think you got to be a member of some kind to drop one of those emojis, just so you know. You got to be a member of some kind. Yo, everybody that's a member, could we get some bag season emojis up there? Could we get some bag season emojis? All the members, can y'all drop some bag season emojis for me? I'm just telling you, you gotta be a member to drop those emojis. Could we drop some of them bag season emojis? All the members. Um. So basically, that's what we need to do. I'm not gonna say we need to praise these young men, but we need to thank these young men for one, stepping up to the plate, seeing this dude, and then doing what needed to be done. And two, for not killing them and not risking putting themselves in jail, and them not being there for their family. So that's definitely a plus. That's a big up. They got dude right here. He handcuffed to the freaking the jump off. There's a good chance he got some kind of mental disorder going on. He was out in all red the night before. I guess tonight he said, "Yo, let me go all black." But that's what you got to understand. That's what we need to do. We got to protect our neighborhoods. When we don't protect our neighborhoods, I'm going to tell you something that they do. I'm going to tell you something that this is something that governments do all the time. I'm not accusing our government of doing it. I'm just saying governments in general. What they want to do is they'll go into a whole nother country, right? And they'll make it look like the rebels did something. So now it looks like the rebels did some kind of bombing or something like that. So now that makes other people got to act, and they create calamity. You understand what I'm saying? They create chaos. So that's what they do in our neighborhoods. They come to our neighborhoods. I'm just saying this is a thing that happens. People come to your neighborhood and they'll have crimes committed and have you thinking it's those guys over there, when those guys over there ain't had nothing to do with it. It was really some other dudes. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why whenever I see this dude was dripped down all red, why? Why was he in all red? He was in all red to go out and commit a crime? Why? I mean, come on, dude. Get it? Get it? There is a video. I'm not gonna play any videos of any of this because I don't want to get my video flagged for whatever the reason is. We got a lot of people out there that's trying to get rid of the BBN network. I don't want to get my video flagged, so I'm not gonna play it. But the video's out there. Hold on, let me look at his social media page. Shy Murder says, "Oh, I'm also very sorry. Tonight's show is gonna be short tonight. For a reason I can't really explain. It's personal." One thing at a time. Hold on. We're about to have fun in a minute. In a minute, we're about to have fun about the whole OG product thing. So don't go nowhere. But hold on. His jump off is Sun God underscore Immortal. Let's see if his account is still up. Somebody just said that his account looks well put together. Hold on. Shouldn't see it. Is definitely, is that her? No, that's not her. Somebody, is that her? Yeah, she pretty as shit. That's a whole fact. I get distracted too easy. All right, so Sun. Wait, what was the guy's name again? God dang it! Hold on. Sun God underscore Immortal. All right, come on, let's go. Just because somebody has a well put together IG, that doesn't mean much of anything about their own mental capacity. What in the hell is going on? Why you did that to your hair, homegirl? Why did you do that to your hair? Oh man. Anyway, I'm looking. He has some kind of thing where he say he's a solo. He's supposed to be a rapper or something. It seems. Yeah. Well, this is the IG that they're saying it is. They're saying this is him. I am not. I have no confirmation that this is him. I'm saying that this is the IG that they are saying is his. Another guy who's a CEO and a founder. It just every time I see somebody fix that. Every time I see somebody IG and they say a CEO, I mean I don't believe half of y'all. Whenever people be like no disrespect, but whenever people be like, yeah, something, something, this business and that business and this and that, I don't believe half of y'all. I just don't. I'm sorry. I just don't be believing half of y'all. Anyway, yes, I think that they're saying that that's the guy. I'm not 100% sure. I never said I was leaving YouTube. Unless you see the video from a long time ago where I was considering it. I don't know. I don't know if the dude had dreads or not. I didn't see any picture where the guy had dreads. Just so we could be clear on that. I didn't see any picture where the dude had dreads. This is allegedly a picture of him. Allegedly. I'm not 100% sure. I guess that does look like him though. And let's just be clear, he was trying to snatch the girl. We don't know why he was actually trying to snatch the girl. We're not 100% sure why the girl was being snatched. He was trying to snatch the girl. That we could say with clarity, with certainty, that he was trying to snatch the girl, but we cannot say with certainty exactly. Okay. Thank you for kicking that person. Thank you for kicking that person. Anyway, so William Somerville. What up, William? Um, so yeah. I wouldn't doubt that the individual might have some kind of mental disorder. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, even I just wouldn't doubt it. I mean, right now I'm looking at what he's wearing. I hate when I can't fucking zoom in. I just wouldn't doubt it. He could have been high on something. Okay, Shaq BX, do me a favor. Please don't mention whatever beef somebody else has with me. I don't. I'm just gonna say this one time because I don't want to have to. I don't really care to go through this. I don't have beef with other channels. Other channels obviously are clout chasing, and I don't even use that term because for people that I'm not even talking about to constantly be making videos about me, talking about me, and trying to bring me up, what else could it possibly be? I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, I'm not talking about that. Please, Shaq, BX, don't bring that type of stuff up. There is no nothing on me, period. Um, Actually, I was supposed to interview Scumlord Dizzy tonight. I decided because of the situations that we're having with YouTube currently, it'd probably be better if I interview him and then it's pre-recorded and I just upload it and I don't interview him live, because I don't want somebody to have the opportunity to say something on live that might hurt my platform or put me in a bad situation with YouTube right now because of the current situation that we're having. So I think that I'm just gonna try to just do a regular interview with him, and then we'll see how that goes. And if that goes well, where I think that we have enough content to actually do a live, then we'll do a live. Like there's people in here right now that's acting like they're cool, but they're just trying to figure out a way to get me to slip up and do something that could get me in trouble with YouTube. I'm not gonna. And I'm not mentioning none of those people names. They're trying to get me to mention somebody's name so then they could go back to the person and say that I'm talking trash about them. You feel me? Like, I don't know, whatever. We going a short show today anyway because I got stuff I got to do. Got the item guys. So basically, I don't know. Quick vote. Who thinks it was suspicious that that guy was dressed all in red? You think it was suspicious that that guy dressed all in red? You don't think that was suspicious at all? I think it was suspicious, personally, me. Personally, I think it was suspicious. Personally, I think that... See, I don't know how to say this. I've had conversations with people who are politically connected and are literally politicians. And there is a idea out there that in order to get closer to our demographics. Oh, let me point something out real quick. We're not losing our right to vote as often as we used to by getting turned into felons. And also, we're going out. And also, we're going out to the polling booths now more often. Oh, that's what you were saying. I didn't know what you were saying. Don't talk about satanic stuff in here, please. My fault. I hit you with your bags because I seen you write satanic. Let's not talk about satanic things. We're not doing that. I unhid you. Okay, first of all, I don't want to give white people passes when they shoot up schools. So I'm not going to give this guy a pass unless we have real history of him having a mental illness. Not because a family member said he had a mental illness. You feel me? I know people that are perfectly fine and their families 100% think that there's something wrong with them. And these mofos is perfectly fine. Their family their family can't control them. Shit like that. So I'm not going with that. Shout out to the home team network live sports with the $5 drive. He says, just cause appreciate you, my brother. We gonna get anybody to match that? I'm just curious. Anybody gonna match that? Or you just gonna let him stand there all by himself doing his thing? James S with the match. Shout out to James S. Yeah, so they're trying to politicians. I think James S. He don't even got comments down there. James S. is whenever people don't actually put the comment, it's like they looking around the room with the Clint Eastwood eyes. They're giving him like the Clint Eastwood eyes, looking around the room like, um, waiting to see if somebody gonna match it. Um, they saying he has a track record of doing this before. Well, then that's a problem and an issue. Period. You feel me? So that's a problem and an issue. And then I could say, okay, this man got a mental disorder. But I'm not. We got to stop giving people passes. And I'm not giving them a pass. I'm not giving. I don't give the. Pardon me. I don't give the people that shoot up schools passes. I'm not giving this guy a pass. I'm not giving people that shoot up churches passes. I'm not giving them passes. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's a point where I don't care how something is wrong with you. You know the difference between good and evil. You understand what I'm saying? You know the difference between good and evil. You know it. You understand what I'm saying? So I've spoken with a couple of politicians, right? And I've spoken with a couple of political, um, a couple of people like politicians or whatever the case might be. And I'm telling you right now, there is a belief, and I believe this belief also. Soon people are gonna need the hood to get elected in the cities. You're gonna need the hood. Pretty soon people is gonna need the hood to get elected in New York City. To become a mayor, you're gonna need the hood because people are gonna go out and vote. Y'all gotta understand the problem is we don't vote. That's literally the problem. When you complain about this politician and you complain about that politician, yo, what up? Let's talk about it. When you complain about this politician and you complain about that politician, what you got to understand is I'm not talking about the presidency because that's a nationally elected position. What I'm talking about is our local politicians who go to Washington to fight for us. We can control them. We can control them. No, because we don't vote well. Hold on. First of all, we are our demographic um probably votes against our own best interests more than anybody else except for people on welfare in the red states. You know, the Republicans in red states, like in the middle, like the middle of the country, they're probably the only people that vote against their best interests more than we do. We vote against our best interests all the time. How in the hell is Giuliani get elected? Need I say more? Need I really say more? How in the hell did Giuliani get elected? Notice I'm talking about a local politician now. How did that happen? We vote against our best interests. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, because in these in our cities now, especially in New York City specifically, we have had a big change. A lot of individuals who are, but that's not the point, Church Ave Dave. I know he was the top prosecutor, but that's even more to my point about how in New York City did he get elected to mayor. You don't understand my point, so you don't understand why that comment that you just made actually backs up what I'm saying. You don't understand my point. Literally the comment that you just made backed up what I'm saying. Why would us, the minorities, vote for him? He was the biggest prosecutor, putting our people away more than anyone else, right? He built his career on putting black and brown people in prison, and then we allow him to become the mayor of New York City by not voting accordingly. You literally are just backing up what I'm saying, and even though I believe you're trying to take an adversarial approach. No, what did the Syria's president say about Jeffrey Epstein, Bin Laden, and Al Baghdadi? What did I say? What's up to Mr. Sex Money? What's up, Mr. Sex Money? He might have been responsible for John Gotti's incarceration. That's a fact, G's up. But the point is we don't care about that. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, let's say the next guy that runs for the next guy that runs for mayor in, like, let's say 10 years from now, he was some guy that put away some big mobsters. I don't care about that. I'm not voting him in because he put mobsters out. Do you understand what I'm saying? Our communities, I don't think you get what I'm saying. I believe in the voting system. I believe, this is what I believe. I believe that if it's close, they could do whatever they want to do. I'm going to say this again. I believe when it's close, they can do whatever they want to do. I'm going to say that again. I believe when it's close, they can do what they want to do. The problem for them is when it's not close. I believe in the voting system. And I also believe that we vote against our best interests. I am not a conspiracy theorist, and I am not a conspiracy channel. Landslides are not easy to tamper with. Thank you, DSTN. Stephen Montgomery says they got us so delusional that we can't even agree on social media platform, let alone real life. We've been successfully Willie lynched. They got us so delusional that there are black people that will work together with a non-black person to destroy another black person before they'll work together with that black person to build something. And I am 100% proof of that. I'll say that again. They got us in such a delusion that there are black people, I'm talking specifically about blacks right now, that help non-blacks destroy another black person before they will work together with that black person to build something. Supreme Duncan says, I don't believe our voting system is controlled or monitored properly, meaning both sides see what's going on, and the Russian probe verified that. I agree. I agree. See, this is the problem we have in our neighborhoods. We're some of the easiest people to control on the planet. It's comical how easy it is to control us. You don't even have to offer some people in the hood something that's going to improve their life in order to get them to help you destroy somebody else. I am conquer and divide and conquer. Yeah, that's what they do. I am a person who I am colorblind as they come. I'm so colorblind, I got a community of black women mad at me saying that I won't date black women. Coincidentally, these same women, if I tried to get their number, they wouldn't give it to me. Just gonna point that out. But there's literally a community of black women. Wait, that's not fair. Okay, so a couple of them tried to get with me, but I wasn't interested. So hold on. So this is I am so colorblind. There's people that believe that I don't like that I don't think that black women are attractive. I think black women are I think all women are attractive. If you're attractive, you're attractive. It doesn't matter what race you are. If you have the aesthetic qualities that the other individual is looking for, you're just attractive. That's it. There's nothing nobody can do about that. I'm so colorblind that there's people that don't think that I want black women because I treat everybody fairly, right? So when I say you will not ever catch me help somebody destroy one of my black brothers, you won't. You won't catch me trying to destroy a white person either. You won't catch me trying to destroy anyone. That's the point I was trying to make, Dave. Church Ave Dan, before you started talking about your conspiracy theorist stuff, and had me wondering if we was gonna kick you out or not. Church Ave Dave says, I wonder how many people in New York City lost their rights to even vote through the last 30 years since Giuliani was mayor. And that's my point. In the next couple of years coming up, we're going to be past that era that all of these people in the hood lost their right to vote. Why do people come in here trying to like argue with me, but always end up saying shit that backs my position? Anybody else notice that? And then they say I don't respect their opinion after they do that. Does anybody else notice that? Or is it just me? People consistently come in here thinking that they're arguing with me, but they keep saying things that literally fortify my position. I was just trying to tell y'all the reason why they're trying to come back to that politicians understand that in our communities we're about to have a lot of voting power. Why do you think they was taking our voting rights away from them? All right, my fault, Church Ave. But why do you think they was taking people's voting rights away from them? A lot of people now, we have two generations, now there's a whole nother generation. A lot of voting power is about to come into the Bronx, into Brooklyn, in the areas of Queens. Queens don't got that many black people with it. I'm being funny. It got black people with it, but not like Bronx and Brooklyn. I'm being funny. But anyway, so the Harlem, you understand what I'm saying? Is about to get a lot of voting power back. Jermaine Moore, not many people actually get to know me. So you might be correct with that. That's a whole fact. I don't know, y'all might be freezing because people are always messing. People are always messing with my trying to fuck me up. I might be freezing. I don't know. But once again, let's give a hand to them young boys that saw that dude and hit that dude with his bag. Shout out to Rue Jones with the $10 drive. Once again, he looking around. He want to know who's gonna match it. When they don't comment, they got the freaking Clint Eastwood eyes. When Clint Eastwood be in the movies and they be like, woo woo, they show like just the eye shit right here. Clint Eastwood. Shout out to Rue Jones. Yeah, they put them paws on him. That's a whole fact. Hit that nigga dead in the face with his bags. Got him up out of there. I think felons should also have their rights restored. That's a whole fact. But I think that their rights should only be restored if they, are active in their community. You have to be active in your community. You stay if you lost your voting rights, you have to then be active in your community, in my opinion. So you come out and you be active. You go places, you speak to the youth. I think that we should have I think the government should start paying um ex-cons to go speak to the youth. I think they should pay them. I think they should pay ex-cons, that to make sure that they have the proper training, and then have them speak to the youth. After making sure that they have the proper training, and pay them to go speak to the youth. I think that they should do that. I think that's something else that we should do. I think there's a lot of things that we can do to help improve our communities. That's what I think they should do. I think we should pay ex-cons to speak to the youth and let them know what it's really like. Look, man, you don't want to go to jail. This is what jail is like. Yeah, you got your guys in there, living pretty good, but would you rather be living good in jail, or would you rather be out here in the free world so you have control over your own life? Have them speak to them. That'll be taking that scared straight shit to the next level. I don't think it's that they don't want the youth educated. America is built off of slave labor. I don't know no other way to put it. America has been built off of slave labor, off of cheap labor, however you want to say it. That's who built the railroad track. Shout out to the Asians. They built the railroad tracks. You feel me? Shout out to the Asians. They was blasting holes in the sides of mountains to build the damn tracks to go through there and stuff like that. You feel me? So America is built off of a lot of slave labor and off of cheap labor. I don't know no other way to put it. So we need mules in order to run the country. You understand what I'm saying? The problem is a lot of the things that the mules worked at, a lot of the jobs that we had mules work at, now those jobs are overseas. The factory jobs, they're all overseas. So now we're living longer lives, but our jobs is leaving the country. So we have to figure out a way to make new work for people that would be in that same level. You understand what I'm saying? We can't keep trying to find new jobs for high skill jobs. You feel me? Because we do have a lot of people out here that they're not highly skilled workers. So we still need to have jobs for them. Stop talking about they tricking us. That whole go to school shit, it's a trick. We should go to school. Should get educated. Don't get me wrong. But nowadays, you can have a freaking high school diploma and can't get a job. Nowadays, you can have a bachelor's degree, an associate's degree, pardon me, and have a problem getting work. Nowadays, you can have a bachelor's degree. Do you understand where I'm going with this? There are a lot of people with none of these things. They still need to work. They still need to feed their family. Big problem. Anyway, yo, look, I'm sorry I have to cut this so short tonight. I have a thing. I have to cut this short. I want to apologize about that, but I gotta go. Shout out to SC with the dub drive. He says, even those without profile pics are real supporters. Stay solid, King. Appreciate you. I never said you wasn't a real supporter, my dude. And you just donated $20. Why didn't you become a member? You just donated $20. Become a member next time. Next time you're gonna drop little $20. Become a member, my brother. So you could do. Yo, can we get some of them? Yo, can we get some of them? Everybody that's a member, could y'all drop some of them bag season emojis for me, please? Can we get some of them bag season emojis? Can we get some of them bag season emojis? Everybody that's a member. That's it. James S had to do it twice. He was like, God dang it, I'm the only me and Pop. All right. I want to see some of them bag season emojis, man. That's all. Drop some of them shits. Anyway, yo, look. Well, shout out to James S with the ladybugs. That's what it is. Um, Maybe we see if she could call in. I don't know. Maybe she'll call in. I don't know. Anyway, we can protect our own hoods. First thing we got to do is stop fighting against each other meaninglessly. Second thing we got to do is look out for each other and help each other find positions of employment. Um, Stop knowing that they hiring at your job and not telling people. Stop doing that. Um, no, I didn't hear about that shade. Send me some stuff. Maybe we talk about it in the morning. Stop doing that. You know your job is hiring. Let people in your neighborhood know. You know that there's some work happening. You know your homeboy, he might be lazy, but keep telling him. Whatever. Um, I just gotta go, man. Anyway, so you funny guy, big boy. So now I'm distracted. Yeah, if you know your job is hiring, if you know a job is hiring, you know your homeboy might be a little lazy or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? Still encourage each other. You understand what I'm saying? No, I get you, Chino. Chino, I'm agreeing with you. I mean, I don't know how I'd feel if somebody. Nah, I'd work in a McDonald's in a minute. I don't care. Um, I'd work in a McDonald's in a minute. McDonald's, I think minimum wage is gonna be like, if it's it already $15 an hour. But McDonald's is only giving you part time work. I mean, if it was giving full time work, I'd go to McDonald's in a minute. What the fuck? Oh, we gotta What I mean by lazy is just not looking for work. That's what I meant. But I guess I just say it like that. But also lazy, just not looking for work. I know some lazy mofo's, and they some of the hardest workers I know when they actually do go work. But you know they never trying to work. But when they actually do go to the place to work, they some of the hardest workers I know. So shout out to them. Um, I love you commenting, Chino, but let's not use too much profanity. Um, let's just try to do that. Yo, the enemy is always trying to tear us down. There's a lot of YouTubers right now that want me off of the platform because I'm always trying to help other people build their platform. Think about that for a minute. There's a lot of YouTubers that want me out of here because I keep trying to help other people build their platform. If you ask me a question, I'll answer your question. So if you see somebody bashing BBN, I mean, what are they gonna say? They're gonna say, "I always think I'm right." What the fuck are you talking about? How often have I been wrong? I think not trying to talk shit, but I think I've been right enough times that I should be able to believe my opinion. I don't know what to tell you. I think that I've earned enough cachet. I was on the phone with somebody today, and they was trying. Their whole thing was telling me that I wasn't right about something. I said, What am I not right about? They couldn't tell me what I wasn't right about. Shout out to them though. Not throwing shots. Not throwing shots. I'm just saying. Yeah, they probably flagging me like crazy. They always flagging. They trying to flag my live videos in hopes I'm gonna do or say something that could get me banned from doing lives, but I'm not. So this is literally me. I'm not faking. Like, this is literally like me, who I am. So I already know I'm not gonna do nothing that's gonna get myself banned. This is my character. This is really like who I am. It's just sometimes I'm a little bit more reserved than others. That's it. Um, yeah, I know it's been flickering. They flagging. I know they flagging because I know they flagging. They're not gonna stop though. It is what it is. Wait, they caught dude again? Hold on. I'm being told that they caught dude again. Okay, so dude was caught, and then shout out to the Blazers. By the way, let's. That's all I'm saying. Cause if it was that neighborhood, it was the Blazers. Shout out to the Blazers. I don't know who it was, but it's. I think I want to start just giving. Look, man, we need. Look, man, I want to play the audio, but I'm not gonna play the audio. No, we didn't do call in Scumlord. I'm gonna have to do a regular interview with him because of the problems that I'm having with YouTube. I would love to have Scumlord call up, but I gotta do a regular interview with him because of the problems that I'm having with YouTube. Also, the reason why I'm gonna get a lot of problems right now, I can't tell y'all. I wish I could tell y'all, but the people are mad at something that's about to happen, and they trying to destroy the platform before something happens that's gonna make us blow. So the thing, it's gonna happen. Or should I say, hold on, let me preference this, let me say this the right way. The thing you can't stop from happening. That's a better way to say it. I want to shout some people out so bad, but I don't want anybody to get in trouble. I want to shout some people out so bad, but I don't want to. I love the Bronx. I love the Bronx, man. I don't know what would have happened to dude in another borough. He did that shit in the Bronx. I love the Bronx. He did that shit in the Bronx. I love the Bronx. I don't know what would have happened in no other borough. I'm gonna keep it a whole stack with you. I don't know what would have happened. I don't think it would have been too good for him out there in Brooklyn either. I tell you that much. I don't think in Brooklyn. I don't think in Brooklyn it would have been too good for homeboy. But I can't tell you about every borough. But I can tell you about the Bronx. I love the Bronx. I'm going through that right now, Shay. Excuse me. Hey, look, I gotta go. I love y'all. Everybody pull up. Excuse me. I gotta blow my nose. You see me sneezing? I need some potato chips. And he's okay, so basically, I've been working on my ab area, and I haven't had any freaking snacks at all today. I had no snacks. I had no nothing. I had only had real food today, and I really want some potato chips. Thinking about running to the store. That's a whole fact. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I don't think I'm going to the store though. I used to eat tacos in the middle of the night. I'm cutting out the tacos. This is very sad because I love the tacos from the Mexican stand. I love them shits, but I'm cutting them shits out too. Anyway, I'm gonna tell you something real funny, real quick, right? So there's this female that I had asked to take out, and I think she think I'm trying to take her out like money is impressing her. Maybe I just want to take you out because I want to go out to eat. I can't just want to go out to eat and I don't got nobody to go with, so I'm asking you. That could possibly be it. It could not be me trying to impress you by spending money. It can literally be I want to go out to eat and I'm single and I'm trying to get with you, so I want to go out to eat, so I'm going to take you out to eat because I just want to go out to eat. Why it got to be always about you? I just want to throw that out there. Why the hell it got to be about you? I can't just want to go out to eat. I have a whole lot more ranting to do other than that shit, but I'm just gonna leave it alone and drop that where it's at. But I can't just want to go eat. Like, who said I had a hot date? What are you talking about? I'm over here minding my business. I'm just saying so, and I'm late. Anyway, yo, look, I love y'all. Everybody, enjoy your night. Got anybody still awake in your household? Please go up to them, give them a hug, tell them you love them. We don't know what tomorrow brings. We don't know if we'll have the opportunity to tell them that again. Also, let's give people their flowers while they're here. In addition to that, we don't know what our significant others went through, what our kids went through, what whoever, other people have went through throughout the course of the day. We don't know if they might need a hug. They might need somebody to give them some kind of validation. Some of us don't got that. Some of us just work off of what we work off of. You understand what I'm saying? Some of us, when we get validation, we become 5 times the person that we actually are at that moment. You feel me? So I'm telling you, give people validation. People that you care about in your life. People that you want to excel. You'll be so surprised at the difference that it might make in a person's life. The difference between them being alone and them being part of something. I love y'all. Please stay safe out there. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids. Hug the kids. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.